The rate of growth or sale. The rate of growth is given as a function of t. What do you mean by rate of growth? Suppose the rate of interest is given, 10% is the rate of interest given. Then the function can be, suppose rate of growth is 5%, that is 5 by 100 of p. The rate of growth is a given function f of t. Then the total sale is given. The total sale formula we should know. The total amount, the total sale, the total growth, the total sale is given is 0 to r. R is nothing but the upper limit of time. Okay. So if the rate of growth or sale of a function is given as a function of t, then the total sale is 0 to r f of t dt, where your r is nothing but the upper limit of the time. Suppose if it is given the rate of growth for a period of 10 years, that means your r is 10. So that is the formula that you're going to learn. The next formula, that is the present value formula, the future value and the present value. What is present value and future value? Now suppose I give you 100 rupees today and I assure you after 1 year I will give you 110. This is a small example. Which is better? Is it getting 100 rupees today or getting 110 rupees after a year? Which is better is the question. If you are getting 100 rupees today, you can lend the money at some 5%, some interest. It's a small amount, I'm just telling you. So you can lend the money for 5% interest for 1 year, and the amount that you're going to get is 105 rupees. It's 100 rupees. If you lend that money at rate of 5%, then the amount that you receive will be 105 rupees. Now the question is, after 1 year you're getting 110. So is it worth getting this 110 or this? So to find that, you should know the present value of 110 rupees. How do you find the present value of 110 rupees? By just seeing this, we cannot say that this is better. You should know the present value based on this 5% interest. This is a reverse, you're going back. Okay, how do you find the present value? You just divide this 110 by 105. So you get 104.7. So the present value of this amount based on this 5% interest is 104.7. So which is better? The present value is only 104, but if you lend this money, you will get 105. So this is better. So present value means you know the amount in the future, the worth of this money today. That is called as the present value. Today, how much is it worth? This 110 rupees. Today, how much is it worth? It is only 104.7 rupees worth. This 110, that is a future money. How much is it worth now? That is called as the present value. Now, future value means this 100 rupees, how much it is worth after 1 year. If you deposit or if you lend it out as interest or something, what is the future value? So there is something called present value and future value. So there is a formula to find the present value. The formula is 0 to k f of t e power minus rt, where k is the upper limit of the time. Where k is the upper limit of the time. This is the present value. Present value, it is coming back. So it is a negative sign here. Now future value, if they ask, the formula is 0 to k f of t e power rt plus. So that is the future value. That is, if you have 100 rupees, what is the value of it after few years? How much is it worth after 5 years? or after 10 years. That is called as the future value. Present value is, suppose if you are getting 110 rupees, some amount in the future, what is its worth today? That is called as the present value. So you know some amount in the future, what is the present value of it? Today, how much is it worth? That is called as the present value. So the present value, there is a formula you have to learn. Now with that, we move on to this example sum 3.21. The price of a machine is 5 lakhs with an estimated life of 12 years. The price of a machine. Now you're planning to buy a machine. Today its price is 5 lakhs with estimated life of 12 years. Maximum you can use it for 12 years. Estimated salvage value. Salvage value means estimated the resale value. So after 12 years, if you sell it, you will get 30,000 rupees. So 5 lakhs if you spent, after 12 years you can get back 30,000. So the amount that you're going to spend is only 5 lakhs minus 30,000, because anyway you're going to get the 30,000 back. So that this is the amount that you are spending. Okay, that is 4,70,000. Now, because 30,000 you will get it back. Now the estimate, the machine can be rented for, instead of buying this machine for 5 lakhs, you can also take it for rent. What is a rent? But you have to pay 72,000 per year. So 72,000 you have to pay as a rent per year. The present value of the rental calculate. The present value is asked. Okay, and the rate is 9%. So you are paying this 72,000. It's not an income. You are paying. So you are paying 72,000 per year. 72,000 per year for 12 years. And the rate is 9%. So we have to find the present value of this. And then you have to find which is better. This is not the income. Remember that it is a rent you are going to pay. So the present value formula is integral 0 to k f of t into e power minus rt, because you're going back. This is the reverse. You're dividing actually. So this is into dt. Now f of t is, in this case it is not given as a function of t, they are given as a constant. Sometimes it will be given 72,000 t, okay, or 72,000 into t square. So sometimes it will be given like that. Here just a constant, it is not changing. 72,000 per year is not changing with respect to year, just is a constant. So this f of t is a constant here. So we can write this as 0 to 72,000, the amount is 72,000, then e power, the rate of interest, the rate is given as 9%. So it is 9% is 9 by 100, that is 0.09. So put that R is the rate of interest, 0.09 into t dt. Then 0 to, I told you k is the upper limit of the time. The time limit is given 12 years. We are calculating for 12 years. So put 12 here. So remember, present value, you are just, you know the future, you are just finding how much is it worth today. It is just going back. Okay, so it is, you have a negative sign, e power, the exponential function is negative because you are dividing to find. So it's 12 years, it's a continuous process. So we are just dividing it, it's income change over time. Let's integrate this. 72,000. What is the integration of e power minus ax? The integration of e power minus ax. E power minus ax. The coefficient of x is minus a. You have to divide. So this is e power minus 0.09t divide So you will get minus 1 by 0.09. The constant, take it and divide. And the limit is 0 to 12. So let us substitute now. This is equal to 72,000 minus, you can put the minus outside, minus divided by 0.09 e power, multiply, put t is 12, 0.09 into 12 is minus 1.08. You can use the calculator. E power 0.09 into 12 is 1.08. Minus, the lower limit is 0, put t is 0. So this is equal to minus 72,000 divided by 0.09. You can use the calculator here. So it is minus 8 lakhs. Then e power minus 0.8, the value is given as this is given in the question, 0.3396, 0.3396. Then e power 0, the value of e power 0 is always 1. The e power 0 value is 1. So now subtract. So that is equal to minus 8 lakhs, 3396 minus 1, 6604. Now multiply these two. This is minus into minus, give you plus. So that is the amount that you are spending for the rent. And you had to pay 72,000 per year. The final amount that you are paying is 5,28,320. So that is the present value of this. So present value of this machine, that if you buy the machine, you are spending only 4,70,000. So if you get it for rent, then how much you are spending? You're not giving for rent, that is you are paying the rent. Instead of buying the machine, if you buy the machine, you have to spend 5 lakhs. Instead of buying the machine, if you take it for rent, that is every year you pay 72,000, then how much you are spending? 5,28,320 you are spending. Which is better? To buy the machine. If you buy the machine, the amount that you are spending is only this much. But if you take the machine for rent, you are spending 5,28,000. So which is better? Find out whether it is advisable to rent the machine. Is it advisable to rent the machine? No, not advisable. Because it is more. The present value we calculated, it is more. Better to buy the machine. 3.212. The rate of the new product is given. The function is given. See, the rate of new product. Instead of giving, usually the rate will be given as a percentage, 5%, 10% like that. Here, the rate is given as a function, where x is the number of days. X is a time. The product is in the market. Find the total sale for the first 4 days. So the total sale is asked. Total sale, the formula, what is the formula? What is the formula for the total sale? Integral 0 to r f of t into dt. That is the formula. F of t is given here. The function is given. What is the function given? 100 minus 90 e power minus x. 100 minus 90 e power. This function is this one. This is the function. It is given in terms of x. So put x. 100 minus 90 e power minus x into dx. All this t, replace it by x. Now, for 0 to, the limit is 0 to 4. The upper limit is 4. So integrate this. Integration of 100 is 100x. Then 90 e power minus x. 90 is a constant. E power minus x is e power minus x into minus 1. So that will become plus, because already there is a minus sign here. This minus will give you plus 90 e power minus x. The limit is from 0 to 4. Apply the upper limit, 100 into 4 plus 90 e power, wherever you have x, put minus 4. minus, put the lower limit now, put x is 0, 90 e power 0 minus 0 e power 0, everything is equal to 1. So this is 1. So 90 into 1 will give you 90. So the upper limit minus lower limit. Now the e power minus 4 value is given in the question itself, 0.018. So 400 minus 90 plus this 90 into 0.08. The answer is 311.62. So here they ask you only the total sales. Now the next is example 3.12. If you see, the function is given. So it was easy to integrate. So 3.13, the function is given. This is the function given, represented as a function. So all these example sums, they are given the function. Example 3.21, the function is not given. Okay, that example 3.21, the function is not given, and we wrote the function. We wrote the present value formula. For the present value formula is 0 to t f of t into e power minus rt k. K is the upper limit of the time. So that is the formula. F of t is the function given. Nothing is given, only a constant. It is a constant in this case, 72,000 per year. So we wrote that 72,000 here. E power r is the rate and t is the time. This is for 12 years. So with that we found the present value, 5,28,320. So it is more than the cost of the machine. So it is better to buy the machine than to rent the machine. Okay.